It's showtime.
Good morning. It is showtime. It is cold outside. Okay. Bundle up. It's warm in here. You're not going to believe the crowd we have today, but great show lined up.
Who invited half of these
show. That'd be me. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Brennan's here.
Hey, do you vote?
No, sir.
Every vote counts. Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM. My story I just told you on a great and glorious Thursday morning here in Athens, Alabama. The winner of this year's Heisman Trophy.
Is it Bryan Jordan Award?
Well, that's the same thing, ain't it?
I don't know.
Give me the number. Yeah, there you go. For that one play that Coach Jeff Pugh let you have that year, you deserve the Heisman Trophy. Speaking of Jeff, Dr. Pugh, he's in here this morning. Ben Wiley, good to have you up here this morning.
Good to be
Making
here.
his first appearance. I told him we've been here for 30 years. He never made an appearance up here.
I'm glad you got me in here finally.
You're about to get busy.
I really am. We got a lot going on.
Beautiful weather forecast. You know, it's going to be like sunny and 70.
Is that really? That's not what I heard. But I hope
no.
I'm just making you feel good. Shut up. What's up?
Roll Tigers, baby. Roll Tigers.
Overall, today, let me make a special announcement that we are giving away a 1963 one-of-a-kind Volkswagen Ragdoll.
What number?
That's right. There it is, right there.
Herbie.
Giving that away today. Thank you,
It's
Matthew,
blue.
for donating that car to give away
Yeah, it is.
to the 1,000th texter.
All
I know today, 230-1123.
No truth
Coach
in
Skipworth
that.
in here too. He's going to be jogging around, giving us a little hints on how to. What's happening down at West Limestone
We got a track meet at Muscle Shoals today.
today?
Yep.
Zack's got sports. We'll play an abbreviated version of Judge Jamie when we come back. Plus, we got folks in here from Greenbrier, not restaurant, Baptist Church. Do y'all serve hush puppies?
All the time.
All the time. We'll talk with them in just a little bit too. They got something going on the Porter Show brought to you by Hometown Market. Let's get this party started. Here's Glory to tell you that it might rain, it might not rain. Thank you for coming up. We'll talk with you in just a little bit.
All right, sir.
All right.
Oh, yes, you know what? We do have rain in the forecast. Not today, though. 34 degrees out there. Feels cool. Grab a jacket. Feels good with the door open in here. Lights are hot. All this hot air in the room. You're quiet. Shut up. I figured that was your cue. High temperatures, though, today. Not going to be terribly bad. 63 for your high, mixed in with some sunshine. Now, Friday, we have 100% chance of rain. That rain, the better chance of that is going to start around 10, 11 a.m., and then it looks like it could be a rainy day all day, which is not good news at all, especially with all the activities outside. But we'll talk with Mr. Wiley here in just a moment about that. Saturday, things dry out. Yes, Ben Wiley, that is. 50 for the high on Saturday, 63 Sunday. Things start to warm up, and it looks like maybe spring will stay. I hope so. It's about time, isn't it? Gee, the phone's not working this morning for that 1,000 texter.
I'm texting already. I've got to set up program.
Good, it's off. There's no truth in that giveaway.
I don't think Jamie knows how to use his phone.
He doesn't know how to use
I
his
texted
phone.
him this morning. Didn't he text me back?
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew it was you. Wiley, he did text me back. I was waiting on to get a call from you. Hey, before I go any further, I've got to give a shout out to Mama's Place on Highway 72. We put up a sign there last week. They got great food and everything, and right down the road here on 72. So
That's where Saul's place
they
used to
sell
be.
a lot of plants too this time of year. Yeah. Mama's Place, where my buddy Saul used to be.
Food and plants.
Saw him the other
Food and
day.
plants. That's right. You could eat the plants too.
Yeah.
Coach Pugh, good to see you at
Plant
church
diet.
Sunday. Dustin
You're not
said
smoking.
remind you there on every Sunday.
Got a good strong roof on that church, so it didn't fall in.
Hey, Ben, about how busy you about to get?
Real busy. Like I was talking to you, we got about 1,300 kids signed up in our spring program. So it all starts this weekend. They've been practicing for the last month and a half. But we're going to kick it off Saturday. We're going to have our opening celebration Friday night in spite of the weather. We're
All
going
right,
to
we're going to talk all about that in a moment. Don't give everything away yet. So just hang in there. All right, first of all, let's take time out to go to sports right now. He's bottled up. He's ready to go to. Zack, I just want you, when you get ready to talk about the Atlanta Braves, I don't know how you're going to pronounce that pitcher's name. That's what I gave you that for.
I got
All right,
him.
here's Zack, the man who can eat a bucket of KFC all by
I'm
himself.
hungry right now. I'll tell you what
He
you're talking
lost
about.
weight.
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County. Since we got the East folks up here today, we'll just say congratulations to the East Limestone boys and girls soccer team. They won the Limestone County Soccer Tournament again. It was the first time the boys have won the tournament. Elkmont won it last year, so congratulations to East Limestone Soccer. The Braves are playing good right now, 4-2. Could be easily 5-1. Mike Fulton-Nevich, we call him Foti, Jamie. He won. He pitched 5 1/3 good innings, so beat Max Scherzer, one of the best pitchers in baseball. So good start for the Braves.
Go Rangers.
Keep going. And hey, if you didn't know, the Masters starting this weekend, and they believe Tiger, this is going to be it. He's coming back, and he tees off at 10:42 today. So we will see at 42 if Tiger is back and wins that green jacket here today. And like I said, we'll be talking a little bit more to Brenan here about the Bryant Jordan Scholarship Award, and I believe that is Monday night. So congratulations to him on that.
Well deserved.
Jamie, that's about all I got right now. Back to you.
Wow, you mentioned that yesterday.
Have we got any photographs today? Or
You mentioned it
we
yesterday.
free today?
No, we do have one picture.
All right, let's see what it is. Is it of me? I don't get any
It's not
photographs
of you.
anymore. Well, there you go again.
Roger.
Roger.
Last time when we
Love
showed
it,
this photo, I called him George. They gave me a hard time.
Hey, I got to tell you, that dealer's
Dealer auction on 72.
whatever they call it, down the road
Yes.
on the left.
They got it going on.
Y'all ever been in there? Because y'all not allowed, you're not dealers. Are you? All of them.
You can be anything you want to in
I've
this
got to tell
country.
you what.
Girl, man, woman.
They do an awesome job anyway. Awesome job.
That was really interesting to watch. We'll be back.
Awesome. Anyway, so
Yes.
what's his name again?
Roger.
Roger. Everybody's like Roger.
Roger.
All right.
He was
Ben,
teaching.
thanks for coming up. I know this is your first appearance ever up on this program. Yeah. You know what? You have been judged by Ronnie Marks, probably one of the smartest men he knows.
Really?
I'm making that up. I'm just going to feel good. Because what we're about to do is
I moved down the list.
what we're about to play.
Well, I know he knows a lot more people than me. Then.
Yeah. What we're about to play is Judge Jay.
Here we go, Jay.
Oh boy.
Wait a minute. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, go ahead. You see, I'm coming down the chute right here now. I'm like thoroughbred. We got to play Judge Jamie.
Thoroughbred.
That's why
Till the gate opens.
Here's why we play. This is the wrong answer. Now, it's brought to you by One Love Hearing. If you can't hear it, know somebody that can't, get them in touch with my buddy Zeke. Got
What you
locations
saying?
all over North Alabama. The main one right here in Athens. Wrong answer. Man, you remember how to play?
Yes, sir.
Right answer. All right, here we go. I'm going to ask a few current event questions. Good to have you back. I know you know how to play. Here we go. First question. Headline Decatur Daily. And y'all guys over there can shout one out too if y'all just happen to know this. How the wind that destroyed a lot down at the Hard Dock and all that area was that clocked at how many miles an hour Tuesday night?
75.
Zach, you are on the money. See, Zach. He may not look that smart, but
He's not smart.
He probably
I'm not that
Okay.
smart.
How many power poles, you live in Morgan County, you ought to know this,
Yes, sir.
are going to have to be replaced?
50.
That is a good answer, showed up. 50 is the exact answer.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
The heck you?
I thought you was wrong.
I'm always right. I've never been wrong. Just ask my wife. I'll tell you, she'll tell you.
Current governor of Alabama, Kay Ivey, spoke to about 700 business leaders in Huntsville, in Tommy Battle's back door here, backyard this week. She says we need to do a stretch of road on 565 needs to be widened. About how much that going to
I
cost?
agree.
$10 million.
13 million. 15 million.
It's going to cost a lot more. How far?
75 million.
much?
How far they go?
What'd you say?
75.
I'll let you have it. $100 million.
It needs to for the
It's got to be done.
Tommy Battle says it wouldn't be complete until when?
2030.
No, it'd be
2022.
I'll let
2024.
Coach Skipworth have it. 2028.
Come on.
Man, that's lower. How about 400,000 miles?
started.
on it? Gas prices, I filled up yesterday, it cost me $50-something
Cost me
to fill that
$75.
food up. What is the average price of gasoline today?
240.
340.
267.
I mean 240.
243 is
We
average.
got it over here.
What? What'd you say? 1 year ago today, what was the price of gasoline a gallon?
225.
$1.95.
219.
I wish-
209 would be
I
the
wish it
exact.
was $1 now.
Ding, 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 ding. Hey, pay attention
Where
over
is
there.
the cheapest gas in Limestone County?
I can't see.
Walmart.
Walmart.
It says here Fuel
Matthew,
City, and $2.29 a gallon.
Well, I can tell you one thing you don't want to do.
Labco on Thursday.
Don't use flex fuel
10 cent
because it
Thursday.
doesn't work. It
And
increases
Sundays.
your mileage.
The comments made by Shut Up here are comments that are not conducive to what we have to say up here. What Alabama player is at Martin's this Sunday?
Calvin Ridley.
That's a good answer.
Hey, he was on the barber cut. They changed the name from Shop Talk to Bama Cut. It was on last night. Nick Saban says, take that, LeBron James.
They already taken the changed the name of it?
They was on. They changed it to Bama
All right, let's
Cut.
talk about that for a moment. Y'all keeping up with that? What's going on down there with LeBron James? A lawyer says that there's really nothing to that because it's just like doing a morning show or a late night show. They're all the same, except we got more talent on ours.
Hey, remember when they used to be in the barbershop, Floyd's barbershop at Andy Griffin? Is he going to sue copyright? I mean, come on, LeBron. Love LeBron, but man, this is just.
Can you imagine LeBron James and Bama Zack Green feud?
Maybe it was just publicity for his show.
Huh?
He just stepped on
Hey,
Zack.
everybody knows about LeBron's show now too.
Right.
I
Everybody
don't
be
think
watching
either
it.
one of them need any money. Let's be honest.
That's
I do
right.
think it's going to turn out good for both sides.
Exactly right.
All right, well, let's carry on this conversation without me. I'm busy. Americans, it's in USA Today this morning, Americans spend how many hours a day hunched over reading emails and sending texts on social media sites?
8.
About 10.
6.
4.
5 and a half.
5.
What, this ain't no auction. You think I'm Bill Dunn?
5 and a half.
5 is the official
I said
answer.
5.
You said about 4 other answers, too. What is the number one problem
Jamie.
that they Google 100,000 times a month?
That is
It's
Google.
not TechNet.
Trump.
TechNet is is one of the most frequent Google, but what is the number one Googled illness related to being on a computer?
Blood pressure.
Carpal tunnel.
No, it's going to be your eyes.
That's you.
Your eyes.
Phone cramp.
Eye strain.
Flu.
Cell phone elbow is number 3.
Cell phone
You're kidding.
elbow.
Texting thumb is number 1.
Boy,
He
that's
said that, now.
times, ain't it?
Text, who said texting thumb?
I speak
Well, you gotta
today.
speak up, man. I can't hear you. I ain't got no
Ain't
busy, huh? All right, I'll skip some of this stuff y'all know about Tiger play. I get some move-ons here. Who did Tiger play with yesterday in the practice round?
Field.
Who's gonna skip it,
Be a
dude?
dangerous
Lefty.
question.
Was it?
Lefty.
What's her name?
Nelson was the day before.
What was her name?
Yeah, what was her name? Yeah. Who was it?
Mickelson.
Wasn't Callaway's.
How do you pronounce that name?
Fred Couples.
He was
I can't see
the
that far
U.S.
away.
Mid-Champ champion.
Imagine him.
Tarazia. All right, Ben, that was the easy questions.
Okay.
Now we go. Oh, Ben, I forgot to tell you. You are playing up here today, Matthew, if you remember correct, to win a thing of armored Vienna sausages.
Okay.
And
You
they've
ever
been
heard
here
of
a
New Hope,
while.
Alabama?
I have.
Well, I'm famous from being from there. And it used to be named Vienna, and the Yankees burned it, and they called it New Hope.
I believe Howard Cross is famous for being there.
Howard Cross, you ever heard of him?
I have.
If it hadn't been for him, I'd been the most famous person ever from New Hope.
Well, that's a good
Not
person to
because
come
of my
in second,
athletic
too.
skills,
Yeah.
huh?
That's a good person to come in
Win you a
second.
Super Bowl.
Probably because of the criminal.
Criminal record.
Who is the newest person to announce they are running against President Donald Trump in 2020?
The Rock.
Here's their new slogan: "Make the world evil again."
Ooh.
I don't know about
Clinton.
that.
Hillary Clinton.
Who? Dr. Evil is the right answer. Yeah, Dr. Evil announced that he is running for president. And there's his vice president, Zuckerberg.
It's up there.
Sucker.
All right, I'm going to read y'all a name here of a veterinarian who has become quite famous these days because it has gone viral over in Thailand. His name is Sukakidi Akram Thong.
You missed that bad.
Say that name again, James.
Sukakidi Akram Thong.
Yeah, you didn't even say it the same that time.
What is he famous for? I mean, that's his name. Is that not his name right there?
What is
Sukakidi?
You're not getting me.
Make it.
Say it again.
Sukakidi. What is he famous for?
Make it.
Change it every time.
Preacher, I can say stuff like that in here all day long. It's not ugly.
Making rice.
What is he famous for?
I don't know.
Brennan, what are you laughing about? You know the answer?
Skinning cats.
Skinny cats. That's good.
A chicken over there is a month old now, and he's been feeding him with a tube because he don't have a head. His head was chopped off a month ago, and he's lived
Oh,
this
gosh. Oh, man. Don't show that,
He has
Brad.
lived because
Oh.
chickens' brains are located on the side of their skulls at an angle.
How's that?
Where's Zack
chicken alive?
located at? He's
That's
Looks like he's got a
disgusting.
head
Come on,
to me.
Brad.
Who was Mike?
Hey, what?
the headless chicken rooster.
It looked like he had a head to me.
Who was?
Mike, the headless rooster, lived from 1945 to 1947 in Utah and was part of a circus act. There he is.
Why don't they just go ahead and eat and make some fried
Here's
chicken?
my question. On this, how many people can remember?
I'm hungry.
How many people can remember growing up when your grandparents would take a chicken
Yes.
and wring their
Wring their
neck?
neck.
I used to do it
I
in
never
the
saw that.
backyard. Just
I
catch them
saw
and ring them.
him. I saw him do it one time.
Scared me. First time I saw
That thing
I guess
was the growing up in Europe. The thing I remember most about that
Burn the feathers off.
is when they would put them in the pot and boil them, and then you got to pick the feathers off of them.
Better than burn them all.
Smells
Dunk,
good.
didn't it?
Anyway, Supakatiti, or here come
So
thong.
they didn't miss it
When
again.
y'all are talking to people today, y'all mention that name to them, they might know them.
Say it again.
Supakatiti. That's
Brandon,
his real name. I'm not kidding. We'll take a break. Be right back. Y'all, hang on.
Who is this show's going down?
We are back with the superstar of the day. Hey, Brenan. Good of you. Coach Pugh, Brenan Ashmore with us, and Zack. Bryant Jordan, student athlete.
Yes, ma'am.
How'd that make you feel when you got that call?
It was pretty exciting. Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
How I found out, I was in my room. My dad wanted to get the mail and called me in there. He handed me it, and I started reading it. I was shaking.
You were.
Yes, I was like, holy moly. Yes, ma'am.
Are you still so excited?
Yes, ma'am.
It shows.
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. Coach, what does this mean to a student? I mean, this is a big award.
It is. Every year they have this award, and it's for students that show promise in academics, and they've had some struggles in life and have overcome them. Mm-hmm. And we're very proud of him. Have been for a long time.
Long time.
And I know. I just hope they don't find out how many lies I told to help them get this award. But it's a special honor.
It's a very special honor. You are no secret to this area. You have been in the media quite a bit lately, and obviously continuing.
How about filling in for me next week?
You want to do that?
I don't know.
We'll think about that one. Zach,
Yes,
you're going to
ma'am.
have Brenan on the radio?
Yeah, we're gonna have him on Saturday morning. Hopefully up at Sportsplex with no rain going on.
We're all hoping for
we're
that.
also gonna have him on. But I've known Brenan, his mom and dad forever, and getting to be around him this year up at East Limestone even more. Still I don't know about him sometimes, but
Man.
no, he's a good guy, and everybody loves him. He don't meet a stranger. I mean, we go to Huntsville, Milton Frank Stadium. Everybody over there knows him. It don't matter where we go.
They
Everybody
know
knows Brenan. So
They sure do.
So and he's a good fella.
So Monday, April 9th at 6 p.m., this takes place at the Sheridan Birmingham Hotel Ballroom. You going to be wearing a tux?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, right.
I already got a suit
Oh
already.
man, look at it.
Got a suit already.
Picture that.
Man,
I
jeez.
don't know if we'll be able to get that to fit or not.
Senior this year?
Yes, ma'am.
Coach,
Look,
you're going to cry like a baby.
Look, Brenan has been around the program since I've been at East Limestone. And ever since he's been a little boy, since he's been old enough to talk, every coach that walks up, I promise you they know who he is because he heads right for our opponents. He's our butter-up guy. He goes up, tries to get them out of their war mentality, don't you, Brenan?
Yes.
But they all know him, and they all ask about him. And it's been a long journey with Brenan for us at East Limestone. He's been there. I guess we over 15 years now that you've been hanging around up there at the field house. And,
Yes, sir.
I
know
imagine
it
it's
was
going
sad.
to be hard to get rid of him.
I know it was sad when Brick left. I know
Yeah.
this is going to be sad too, so I have to ask, is he going to continue on?
Oh,
What are your
look,
plans?
I don't
He ain't
really-
going nowhere.
it's kind of like Zack. You can't get rid of people like that.
Me and Brennan's gonna hang around as long as they let us. So we're not going nowhere.
You're
Yes,
just going to
sir.
keep on doing it. Brenan, what do you want to tell people that have struggles and have to have surgeries to overcome some
Yes.
things? What do you want to tell them?
Just keep fighting. Don't worry about it. just move on to the next day. Don't just fight through it.
Fight
Yes,
through
ma'am.
it.
Yes, ma'am.
Good job, Brenan. I'm so happy you joined us this morning.
Thank you.
And we're not leaving.
Mhm.
So when we have this again, coaches come up next year,
Yes, ma'am.
you're still going to be around.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. It'll be good to see you come back up.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for
have
having me.
fun. Try to get some sleep.
Yes,
Try to
ma'am.
rest before that big night.
Yes, ma'am.
You'll have to call us and let us know how it went,
I will.
okay?
Ask him who his prom date is.
Oh, I was going to say that.
he's got
Who's your prom date?
I heard
Oh, no.
his daughter.
Okay.
Oh, look, you better be on your best behavior because you know you don't want Coach Pugh on you.
I missed out.
Yeah.
Hey,
He didn't know it yet.
He doesn't know it yet.
He didn't know it.
Oh.
And I asked her when I was in Little Rock, watched my cousins participate in a robotics competition.
Uh-huh.
Yes. As soon as I got back, I was hiding from him. I was going to get me on that one.
We'll all stand behind you. I bet we're not letting this one
I'm going
slide.
to the prom. I'm going on that date.
Well, Brenan, congratulations.
Thank
I know
you.
it's a big deal, a very good honor, and you deserve, well deserved.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Coach, for being here too. To Zack for sticking around. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We still have lots more to share. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And we are back on this Thursday morning. Let's quickly go over that forecast. As far as today, weather should be A-OK. 34 degrees out there, just cold. Grab a sweater or a jacket on your way out. Temperatures are going to reach in the mid-60s, though. We're going to see partly cloudy skies, and not too bad today. No rain to worry about. 63 for that high. Tomorrow, though, 100% chance of rain. I hear Brenan outside. 100% chance of rain, and that's probably around 10 or 11 o'clock that will start. So, you know, I know there's a lot of activities planned. Hopefully by evening, we're hoping that'll clear out. We'll tell you why in just a moment. But then next week, warmer temperatures. There's Brenan. He's got to sign those autographs.
I've been waiting on warmer temperatures forever. When you're out putting up signs, it's been windy, it's been cold, but we get it done. Ben Wiley joins us this morning. He is the director of Athens Parks and Recreation. How long have you been in that job?
Probably about 15, 16 years now.
You grew up there.
Really?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Actually been with the city a little over 20. Moved around a little bit though. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you moved into, so you work for Dan Williams and the whole bunch.
Yes, sir.
All right, you got a big event coming up. Y'all have changed it a little bit this year, haven't you?
We did. We wanted to do the opening. It's always been called ceremony, and I
Right.
just kind of wanted to say celebration because that's more of what it is. On Friday night instead of the Saturday night, we usually do it the first Saturday of every April.
And you had a parade too, didn't you?
Yes, sir. And we're still going to try to do all of that, but it's just going to be on that Friday night.
So you have a parade through downtown?
No, sir.
You're not
out
doing
there
it
at the
anymore.
Flex. The kids,
Used to.
The kids will. No. Well, years ago.
Yeah,
before
years
me.
ago, I
Yeah, you're
remember
right.
that.
Yeah, they did.
All right, what takes place being Friday night?
We're going to have the kids come out. They'll face paint. They'll have banners. They'll have all the signs. They'll put their uniforms on. They'll parade into the field. We'll have a prayer, national anthem. We're going to give them some. I don't want to give all of it. We got some things we're going to give to the kids that we hadn't done that before that they should enjoy. Recognize all the teams.
Now,
and the
do you
coaches.
announce each player?
Well, we'll probably just do teams. 'cause
Just
we're gonna-
teams, okay.
The big difference this year is we're going to do boys and girls together. We used to do them separate. So we're going to do them all together. It's going to be a little challenge there.
Now,
but I
what
think
age
we'll
groups
be
are
able
we
to
talking
do it.
about?
All the way from technically, I'm going to say this right, you can be 4 if you turn 5 this year, all the way out to 13.
That's a bunch of kids. How
That is
many
a
is
lot of
that?
kids.
In baseball and softball, it's probably about 900 kids. Yeah.
So 900 kids, their parents, cousins, and everybody will be down at the Athens
Grandparents.
Park and Recreation Sportsplex.
What time does it kick off? What time does it
We're going
really
to try to
start?
start about 6. The players should get there around 5:30 with the coaches and get them lined up and everything. So it's always a fun event, irregardless of the weather. We
Rain
still
or
make
shine.
it fun.
So you're
yes.
going to have it rain or shine?
Yes, sir.
Unless it's just coming on.
Unless it's dangerous. If
But
it's
you'll make that
dangerous-
call later in the afternoon.
Yes, sir.
All right, now, have you got some new fields this year?
Yes, sir. Well, a new pot of fields, 4 fields, multi-use fields, baseball and softball, 2 200-foot fields, 2 250-foot fields with probably the best press box, concession stand I know in North Alabama, probably in Alabama.
Really? So you have one concession stand for all 4 fields?
Yes, sir.
Goodness.
What all can you get at the concession stand? In case I
Hot
get hungry.
dogs, hamburgers, chicken sandwiches. We got a new grilled chicken sandwich this year, popcorn, nachos, just about anything you want to
Now,
get
are
at
you
a
the
baseball
cook, too?
game. I have.
It's good.
But,
I have.
so who runs the?
All the coordinators really are designated to do that. Preston, Corey, and Kerry. That's kind of part of their duties to cook hot dogs and hamburgers on the grill.
So basically, Friday night, how many people are you prepared to feed?
2,000.
2,500, yeah.
Now, the money that they take, does that go in to support the park and recreation?
Yes, sir. It goes back into our general fund budget, basically.
All right, after the ceremonies come up Friday night, what takes place Saturday?
On Saturday, you start playing ball. They'll actually play games Saturday. They'll be scheduled in. Not everybody will play. Obviously, we can't get everybody out there, but, we'll start playing actual games on Saturday at
All
9
day?
o'clock. Yes, sir. Weather permitting.
Now, when do y'all not play ball at Sportsplex since the season started?
On Wednesdays and Sundays right now, but we may have to consider Sunday evenings after church because I didn't mention we have soccer starting Saturday too, our spring league, and it's got 500 plus kids in it.
Now, they play on the backside, don't
Yes, sir. Over there, closer to the.
So
to
you
the
got
interstate.
your regular 9 or 100 to 1,000. Then you got another 500 or 600 soccer players.
Yes, sir.
Plus all their parents and stuff.
Yes, sir.
So basically, you got a pretty big weekend planned.
I do. I'm gonna have all kind of parking complaints and all of that stuff that comes.
Speaking
with
of
it.
parking, so where do people park?
Wherever they can, wherever they can. And I'm being real honest. We got about 970 designated paid parking spaces out there. But I just ask if you try to be safe. I know they're gonna have to pull on the grass and do things like that. Just try not to block the turns and stuff
Where
like
will
that.
all the main festivities take place Friday?
At the new fields right there. We call it the East Pod. There's a North Pod, South Pod. It's East.
The
out
East
there.
Pod?
Yes, sir.
Is that where the big cassette, the press box is?
Yes, sir.
The East Pod.
East Pod.
You like that?
You like that one,
Over
don't
to
you?
the East Pod. If somebody wants to reserve, are you in charge of all the little park areas throughout Athens?
Yes, sir.
I know a lot of people do their birthday parties, so should they need to call your office and reserve those? What do those cost?
Just $30 for the day right now. You get you actually don't get the park. You get
just
the
get the
pavilion.
You get the pavilion is what
Yes,
I was
sir.
trying to think of. And you have access to the
Right.
park.
Yes.
But everybody else does too.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Anything we need to know about your job down at Athens Parks and Recreation?
He's busy. Have you just heard what all this man has to
He ain't
do?
got nothing. He's probably
No,
got people to take care of
I
it.
really like it. It's good. I think, like I said, we'll get through it. Whatever the weather does, we don't control that. So.
What's the biggest complaint you get during ball season?
Oh man. Believe it or not, it would probably go back to, it's going to either be the parking or the officials. I need to get better officials, or I need to
I
extend
saw a
parking.
thing the other
Yeah.
day on national news that said that people are resigning from being officials because of the abuse they take from parents.
Yeah,
bad.
we.
Have you ever had to eject anybody?
Oh yes, yes, yeah.
Is that your ultimate decision?
Usually it is, and we don't want to go there. We try to calm them down. We try to talk to them, but hopefully, if it gets too bad, we ask them to leave that night. But if it really, really gets over the line, it's some that
Barred.
Can't come back for a while. Yeah.
Ben, thanks for coming up.
I
Ben
appreciate
Wiley,
y'all having me.
up there at
Very good.
Athens
First time up
Recreation
here.
Thank
Park.
you.
So, yeah, all starting Friday night, tomorrow night. Anyway, we'll take a break. Be right back. Y'all hang on.
Okay, we are back. Let's talk about several different events taking place. Leslie returns with us, and Pastor Ricky Lowery here, and he's brought some guys in. I'll let you introduce them in just a moment. Ladies first, though. Let's talk about, we were talking about outside events, and this is one that is outside, but you bundle up and you can wear a coat.
And we're looking at
it's gonna
heaters.
happen.
We're looking at having some heaters out to help us
All
out.
right,
so.
tell us where it is, when it is, what
All
it
right.
is.
It's going to be in Rogersville, Alabama this Saturday from 10 to 6.
Okay.
We're going to have, it's the Great Tennessee River Fish Fry. The event starts at 10. We have live music beginning at 11:30. And we have live music until 6. We've got our Jacob Galtney is one of our locals playing at 11:30. Then we'll have Eric Smallwood, and we have the Justice Storm Band that will be out. And then, well, Red Marlowe couldn't make it out. He was here last
back
week.
in
So he couldn't make it out. But then we also have Second Creek playing at 6.
Great.
We were going to have our vendors, and we're going to have our boats and RVs down Lee Street. And we've got some food vendors and just looking for a good time. So.
Well, I know the rain's moving in on Friday, so hopefully by Saturday everything will be out. It will be a little bit cold, so bundle up a little
Yes,
bit. But
bundle up,
it's going to
please.
warm up some, so it won't be a total washout anyway.
That's right.
So that's good.
It's all free?
All free.
All free, yes, sir.
Children, bring your family. It's a family event too. You can check out all the vendors on there's going to be lots of vendors. There's going to be stores open, I'm sure, too. So lots of
Yes,
food you
ma'am.
can get as well.
Most definitely. We're going to have inflatables and face painting and balloon creations and all that good stuff for our kids.
And this
So,
is located exactly where?
it's going to be at the four-way stop down Lee Street.
All right, can't miss it. You're going to see all the activity. There'll be a lot taking place, and it carries on until 6 p.m.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, Leslie.
Thank you.
All right, Pastor Ricky Lowery, Greenbrier Baptist Church, how are
Greenbrier
you?
Baptist Church.
Yeah, good to have you back this morning.
Good to be back, and thank you for having us.
You're welcome. You've got something going on this weekend, but first introduce the guys you've brought with you.
Well, this is my kind of tech guy at church.
Okay.
Dustin
That's why he
Beaver.
knew Jamie needed
Justin
to
Beaver.
change that battery.
Yeah,
In the house.
You haven't heard that before, have you?
and this is my one of my grandsons, Grant Haney.
Okay.
One of the famous Haneys from
Nice to
Limestone
meet
County.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Daughter married a Haney, so
Yeah, we were, we went to Miss Charlotte's funeral the other day. That was sad. We knew
Yes,
Charlotte,
yeah.
Shirley and Charlotte, and
Yeah.
they'll be missed tremendously.
Mhm.
Tell us what you got going on. It's April 14th?
yeah, it's April 14th. We're having we call it an outdoorsman night
Okay.
at our church.
All right. There it is
On
right there.
April 14th, it
6
starts
p.m.
at 6 o'clock.
Mhm.
We're having a speaker.
All right.
Steve Chapman, he's from Nashville, Tennessee. I used to listen to him and his wife back in the 80s. They sang, and they were more family oriented. And we have a meal, and we have some door prizes. And what we're trying to do is reach out to our men in the community,
Okay.
our hunters, fishermen, and anybody that wants to come, really. But because we have in America today, it's hard to get guys to go to church.
It is. It's very hard to get guys to go to
So
church.
it's just an outreach for
I
our
imagine
community.
it's hard to get girls to go to church these days, too.
It's much harder today
different
than it
world.
was. I've been pastoring 36 years, and it's much harder today than it was a few years ago. But
Right.
it's just an outreach. Church is sponsoring it. It won't cost you anything.
Okay.
And we just ask that you go online or call my number and register so we can figure out the meal.
Great. That way you're prepared. That way you've
so
got it
we'll
right
have
there. It's
enough to
free
eat. Not
admission.
we'll have to go to Greenbrier and get some barbecue or whatever. but
Yeah, Jamie asked if you were going to have hush puppies, so that's
we
kind of
probably
funny.
will. I think
Uh-huh.
our plan is to get Greenbrier to cater it.
Okay.
So we'll have some chicken or
You'll make it
barbecue or
good.
something.
So you're just there just to make sure well, you're there to learn a lot too, but here are great speakers, but just make sure everything goes smooth, take care of everything.
I
Needs
run
to
the
be done.
sound, the video,
Okay.
all that good
All
stuff.
that fun stuff. You're there for support.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
what grandkids do.
Ma'am, all the time.
Yeah, I call him Tall Man.
Tall man. Well, good. Well, there's so many different events taking place, and I like that it's starting at 10 o'clock, goes all the way to 6 o'clock. You guys are at 6 p.m., and the community, it's so easy to get here and there so quickly so that you can enjoy several different events, not just one. It's going to be a busy weekend for sure. There's a lot going on. I think Thatch is having a chili. They're having chili.
Goat chicken stew.
There's also a men's breakfast at Lindsay Lane at 8 a.m.
Yeah, we invite y'all to that. I'll buy you breakfast.
What is that?
8 o'clock Saturday.
8 o'clock Saturday,
Behind the
Lindsay
church.
Lane Baptist Church, men's breakfast. So that takes place. So if you need to contact them to get tickets or
You don't
contact
know
Jamie,
tickets, just
no
walk
ticket,
in.
just walk in. There you go. You
Tell
don't
them
even have to
we'll
worry
leave.
about
That's
it.
this Saturday, right?
This Saturday.
Tell them you will leave.
There you go. You're going to have a bunch at the doors. Dusty's going to get you. All right. Thank you all for being with us this morning. Hope all these events go well. We'll see you at several. We'll be out and about at several of them. Looking forward to the first one. That's going to be an annual event.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Okay. Well, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, I promise we're going to show you this car. We've been talking. It's a car that you look at, it just makes you smile. Stay with us. Everybody needs a smile. We'll be right back.
right, here we are, Jamie. Got a special guest with us today. Matthew, you've been on before.
Yes, sir.
You've brought us some classic hot rods, some muscle cars, but brought something a little different today. Tell us what you got.
A little something different. This is a 1963 Volkswagen Ragtop. Now, these cars, everybody knows Volkswagen and loves them. What is special about these cars, or this car in particular, it's one of 1,500 that was imported to the U.S. in 1963 with a giant sliding roof. There's not many of these left around, and it is just a fun little car.
You said earlier during the break, you know, it's a car that when you see it, it makes everybody smile.
It does. It does. It's a feel-good car, and like Gloria had mentioned, everybody needs to smile nowadays, and this is something that will do that for you.
It really would, and everybody has a memory, and I was just sharing with you before we came on air. I had a friend, his dad was the pastor. He had, the pastor had 3 boys, and there was me and Chris and the twins, Scott and Bradley. So when we would go places, there was always a fight to see who would ride in the back seat back there. What do you call that, a jumper seat?
The pop-out window, or the jumper seat, yeah, the fold-down, yeah. Sure enough. You know.
So it was always a fight to see who got to ride back there, Jamie. But yeah, just a beautiful color now. So did you guys do the full restoration on this?
We did. I had bought this car from the original owner, and I'd had it sitting around for about 12 years, and I had some downtime, so me and the guys at the shop, we jumped on it and fixed it up. It's the original Gulf Blue with oatmeal interior, has the original 6-volt system still in it with a 40 horsepower motor, nut bolt, all complete. It's a brand new car.
So you didn't really hot rod or modify this, you went back all original?
This is how it would come out of the showroom floor.
Well, it actually looks as good as it would have probably, in fact, probably better.
It probably looks a little better because the paint nowadays is a lot better.
It's just what color was that again?
This is called Gulf Blue. Very rare Volkswagen color. It's the second rarest color in '63 they put on Volkswagens.
Well, I was going to say I don't think I've ever seen that exact color, but it is beautiful. So now you and your dad are still running the shop?
We are. Classic Car Concepts in Lacey Springs. We're still getting after it, and just a labor of love, and we love what we do.
So this is a good example of that you don't just do hot rods or muscle cars or American muscle. You do some foreign stuff.
Yeah, we do whatever the customer wants, and like we treat these cars as if they're our own. And you bring a car to me, I'm going to treat it like it's my car. You know, I want this to be a good experience for everybody and to enjoy it. You know, this is a labor of love, like I said, and it's a fun job to have.
Yeah. Open that door up for Jamie right there and let him get a shot on the inside. Yeah, just a beautiful car. You know, and these cars were so simple. There weren't, and now I'm not saying that the restoration was simple, but everything on them was so simple and just practical.
Yes, it is. It's very basic. It was it was a car for the people, and when they were made, they had to be easily fixed and easily run and cheaply run, and that's what they were made for.
That's true. Now, I wonder if a lot of people will recognize, Jamie, get a shot of that center cap on the steering wheel right there. I believe I know what that is, and I'm going to take a stab at it and say, is that a Wolfsburg?
That's correct. The Wolfsburg emblem is where these cars were made, and Wolfsburg, Germany, and that has it on the seat belts, and it has it on the steering wheel, and you could even get a little medallion for the hood for these.
You didn't think I knew that, did you?
Oh, I knew you did. You're a car guy.
Oh, my goodness. You know, we were talking about Jamie's, actually it's Gloria's 2015 Mustang, and you said your wife's got a Mustang.
She does. She has a new GT convertible, and we love it, and it's really quick and really fun.
That's cool. Well, the other reason that we brought you out today is to promote the car show over in Huntsville at the Whitesburg Marketplace. So tell us a little bit about that show.
That's right. This Saturday at my son's school, Whitesburg Christian Academy, we're having the second annual car show and marketplace. It's 10 to 4 Saturday. It's a small donation to get in the marketplace. There's going to be petting zoo and games and jump houses and food. It's going to be a really good time, weather permitting. So we're keeping our fingers crossed.
Well, and that's the thing about this show, Jamie, is it's not just a car show. The marketplace or something for the ladies or something for the kids. So looking to be a little bigger and better than last year.
Yes, we hope so. Hopefully we're going to have maybe around 100 cars this year. Last year we just had about 40. So hopefully we're going to have a good turnout. And all the money and things that we make is going back into the school to help the children.
That is awesome. Well, good deal. Well, thank you, Matthew, for coming out. Good to see you again.
Always
yes, sir. A little cold out here, but we made it. So let's talk about some of the car shows that we've got this Saturday. And the first one right there is the Jackson County Cruisers. It's the 4th annual charity car, truck, and cycle show right there in Jackson County Fairgrounds in Scottsboro. That's 8 to 12:30. Proceeds right there telling them about it. Now this show, I actually listed it first when I sent it out as a Saturday show, but it's actually Sunday. So it's Sunday from 12 to 4. It's a Rocket City Motor Madness. That's kind of a new show. Some of the guys from the Rocket City Mustang Club are helping put that one on. So that one is Sunday, April the 8th from 12 to 4. So get over and check that one out on Northwest Huntsville. And so then the Marketplace show, you want to go over and check that out. I know they've put a lot of time and effort into that one. And like I said, all the proceeds are going back into. There's the information again on it. From 11 to 3, so it's $20 to get in on that one. So listen, good to see you guys. As the weather gets prettier, we'll have more cars, so you guys tune in next week.